And we're rolling, so let's see. You want anything to drink before you
Can I get
start?
some water, actually?
Yeah. Let me give you a fresh one out of here. Those are ones I clean and I just refill them, but this is the new one.
And actually, before we begin, I'm gonna need your best serrated edge knife, your best straight edge knife, your best steak knife. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is not a steak knife, this is my cutting knife.
Okay, that'll work. Oh, look, it's got the holes in it. Look at that.
Yeah, there's no sticking to this one
Yeah.
here. This is not.
Yeah, we got one of those. This is a cheese knife.
That's my specialty there. And then we don't really put emphasis. I mean, I've got like a mixture, a multitude of steak knives, so I guess we'll just take this one. We don't have a whole certain set. Now, what else?
Do you have one that's like jagged?
Oh, that's not jagged.
This will be the steak knife. This will be the straight edge. It's not one of this one's serrated,
Oh, well.
but it'll work. Is that like your steak knife, or do you have one?
We don't have any particular one, but they're just all different.
Awesome. Well, this will work anyway.
So,
And
today's date is what?
the 8th.
July 8th, 2014.
Yeah. Do you have a penny? I always forget to bring
Pen?
a penny. Penny.
A
Like
penny.
a shiny penny
Oh, I think that's
for demonstration.
I'm not sure. I think there's a penny in here. You always forget to bring one.
So I can go run out to my car real quick and grab one.
I've got one here. And they're not too shiny. I may have another one in there, though it is.
Shiny as that.
Really? That's the better one for that. Yeah, I was with your mother last night. We were out in Flower Man with Alan.
Chef 2000.
I got a really shiny penny here.
Probably a 2013. I've been getting a lot of those lately. 2012. Nice. Alright. So when's the last time I was in your house? Probably what, like 6 years old?
I don't think you've ever actually been over here.
I remember as a kid I came here once. Maybe it was in this house specifically. How long have you lived here?
I've been here about 14 years.
Okay, so it was this house.
Yeah, but I just remember when Joe Pat and I went over there to bring this old boat that my brother had. Your mother wanted it, so we gave it to her. And so you and Joe Pat helped move it in the driveway somewhere. But it was lacking like the license information and all that. I think y'all just gave it away to someone. You remember that old boat?
Yes,
Been a
I do.
while.
Yeah, I remember that boat. Yeah.
Because Joe Pat doesn't even remember. He was like, oh, I remember. But he was like, gosh, 5, 6. I mean, it's way back there. He's 18 now, so
Yeah,
it was that far back,
definitely. Yeah. Time flies, right?
Big time.
Every year, it's quicker. Now, a little bit about me. I think you already know. I enlisted in the Air Force. You know that? Okay, yeah. So basically, my initial, eventually what I want to be is an entrepreneur. But as far as an actual job goes, I eventually want to be a sales engineer.
Yeah.
And so this is really valuable sales experience, and that's why I'm working with this company. Not only good for a resume, but it's just going to kind of put me ahead of the competition for future jobs. It's amazing how quick you can actually advance in this company to the point where you can actually own your own office. Like my boss, he has like 80 sales reps under him right now, has his own office. He started 3 years ago.
Kind of a franchise.
Yeah, it's like that. And because it's all word of mouth,
Yeah.
And so you get sales reps under you. And so it's just really easy. They're already looking at me for management position, assistant management positions, and it's my first week.
Wow, really?
So, yeah. So
First week?
yeah, definitely. And so now when I'm in the Air Force, I do want to get an engineering degree. I want to do something in future technology, mobile engineering, stuff like that. And then afterwards, get my master's in business. And then I'll have that background with the education, I'll have the background with the Air Force, have the background with the sales experience. And then hopefully I can get that job, as a sales engineer. And then, when I accumulate enough money doing that, I can start my own business doing some, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of ideas. My grandfather actually was a civil engineer. He had his own business. I think that's where I get it all from,
Wow.
So, I don't know. I don't want to do civil engineering though. That sounds boring.
Yeah.
It's a lot of writing plans and.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's like, people that do the roadways.
Oh, yeah.
And gutters and, things of that nature. So, stuff like that. Now, like I said, it's just a great foundation, and I can actually get a letter of recommendation from the CEO and be part of the President's Club.
Yeah.
So, and that's just, that depends on, my performance in the company, because we also have that scholarship. I think I mentioned the scholarship. It's that Vector All-American Scholarship Program. So they give out thousands of dollars every year. Those are just some numbers right there, for example. And then those are some All-American winners. So,
Of the scholarship.
yeah, those are actual people that won it. So very cool. Again, it's just based off of performance. Actually, just last week I was in this fast start contest, and that's basically your first 10 days. They kind of give you some motivation to go out there and get them sales. I actually got up to right here, so I unlocked all that. In my first 10 days, that was fun. Yeah. So very cool there. Now I want to thank you again for seeing our presentation. It does mean a lot. And like I said, you don't have to buy anything, but if you see something you like today, you can definitely get it today. So Geico's pretty cool. You can buy sets for individual pieces, and we have tons of accessories and gifts available. We also have interest-free monthly investment options, so you don't have to pay for it all at once. Just so I know, you could be as you have to, like to, or love to.
Do what now?
You could be as you have to, like to, or love to.
I don't know what you're saying. You're saying fast.
I'm really used to talking fast. You cook because you have to.
Oh, do I cook because I have to,
Yeah.
or because I want to? Because I want to.
Because you want to, like to, love
I like
to?
to.
Okay, you like to? All right, well, you're going to love cocoa.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the knives, penny, I got some food. So, in appreciation for seeing me today, the company has a monthly drawing for $1,000 that I get to interview in. So it's a little shopping spree. And you can just fill out that top part. I got the bottom part.
Oh, it's like a little drawing.
Yeah, it's just a monthly drawing we do. Now first I'll tell you about our company, then the disadvantages of calling knives, and then I'll show you why Coco is the top selling American-made brand in the U.S. And then next I'll show you the pieces in our basic set and cut up some food. And then lastly we'll go over prices and some awesome specials. So just a little bit about the company. We've been in business since 1949. We sell over $200 million worth of cocoa annually, and we have over 16 million customers. So people are buying cocoa now more than ever before, and in my office our goal is to sell 500,000 this year. Yeah, most of it's actually during the summer. So that's very cool. Now most customers hear cocoa through word of mouth, and I only work through customer recommendations, so I hope I impress you and you like me and cocoa enough to tell some of your family and friends about me.
Good.
And the best way to buy cocoa is actually through a representative like me. You may have seen cocoa featured on the Food Network or on programs like Modern Marvels, Made in America, How It's Made, Dr. Phil. I haven't because I don't watch TV, but I'm glad I heard about it. Now, all cocoa knives are made of a blend of modern technology and old world craftsmanship here in the United States, in our factory located in Italy, New York. picture that. Picture that factory. That's our headquarters. Cutco is also a proud producer of K-bar knives, used by our military and police forces nationwide. Cutco also has a long-standing tradition of giving back. We donate hundreds of thousands of dollars every year to causes tied to education, health, and community quality of life. There's just some examples of that stuff right there. We're also members of the Better Business Bureau and the Direct Selling Association. We have A+ ratings in both, so that's very cool. Just to start off, I'd like to show you two products that demonstrate the quality of Cutco. And do you have that penny?
You got it.
Oh, I do? It's over here. These are super shears. Yes. And then they actually come apart.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta open that up really wide, and then just you gotta apply quite a bit of pressure to cut down on it.
Oh, man, you're strong.
Yeah, it's a little harder than it seems.
Forget it.
But it can still cut through some copper if you like it to. Now, everybody loves those super shears. It's made of high carbon stainless steel for strength, and it has those thermal resin handles for comfort. It's for both right and left hands. They won't rust or melt, dishwasher safe, and they come apart for easy cleaning. Now, use it for cutting through chicken and broccoli, opening food packaging, cutting cardboard, hard plastics, and other tough materials. You ever need to cut through some copper wire, it's definitely going to be no problem there. So all of our gadgets and accessories are guaranteed forever and dishwasher safe. And I have a peeler right here. You got to try this thing out. It feels in both directions.
Oh.
So I have a potato we can peel. I need to invest in some carrots because these potatoes aren't the easiest things to peel because they got a bunch of, well, it's on all kind of small and stuff too. To complete your set, we do have table knives that are used at every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have a rounded tip and a wide blade like a butter knife, which makes it safer. It's one of those. but with that double D edge, it cuts like a steak knife. That means no more earthquake effect of the table. You're familiar with that, you know?
Yeah.
And so, now, because they are the most used knives in your set, we recommend 2 table knives a person, so you don't have to wash them every meal. In your situation, obviously, you wouldn't have to wash very many at all. So, very cool with that. Now, just to show you how that works, we're going to cut leather. Now, leather is going to resemble your steak. I don't know if you ever eat steak, but it's a pretty tough piece of leather. And you can actually wipe that down with this. Wipe that up, straight down right there. Now, we're going to use your steak knife, and we can just use this one.
Okay.
And that's yours. We're going to try yours first. Just try to attack it like you're attacking a slab of steak. Just try to cut a piece off of there. This is that earthquake effect, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it gets through there now. This time, again, we want to do one clean swipe. We don't want to try to do that earthquake effect. Just pull straight through. Apply some pressure and pull straight through. You might have to get it at more of an angle, like push down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Now it actually cuts forward as well. See that? Not very easy. No more earthquake effect, and
Now, if you wanted to, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Now, let's just make it harder.
Yeah, and see, that's why we use that tough leather, because it's a good example of some overcooked steak.
Okay.
All right, now we also have those available in stainless steel if you like that traditional metal feel. We can also do different colors. That homemaker set comes in a red, or a white, or a black. Or that dark brown. We call it classic, and then the white's called pearl. So definitely some options. Now, just to explain to you a little bit about some of our larger sets, we haven't looked at those. You can flip that page over. Now, I mentioned earlier how super shears you could possibly get for free. Now, if you get a homemaker set, those super shears can come included for free, but with that